How to remove curry stains. Dishes made with curry can be so delicious, but drop some from your plate, and you have a pretty stubborn stain to deal with. Luckily, removing curry stains is relatively easy if caught before they dry. Method 1: Removing curry stains on clothing. 1. Scrape off excess curry. Use a spoon or a knife to scrape off as much excess curry as possible. Be sure to scrape and scoop the curry from the clothing, and not spread out and increase the size of the stain. 2. Pretreat the stain. Apply a prewash stain remover directly to the stain. You could alternatively use glycerin as a prewash treatment. Apply the glycerin onto the stain, and use your fingers to work the glycerin into the fabric. Let the glycerin sit on the stain for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, rinse off the glycerin with water. If you're at a restaurant and can't launder your shirt right away, blot the stain with some cool water, and squeeze lemon or lime onto the stain. Leave the lemon solution on your shirt for about 15 minutes, then blot with water. Wash the garment within 48 hours. 3. Wash the garment. Wash the garment in the hottest water setting available, using either color-safe bleach for colored clothing, or normal bleach for white clothing. You could also use oxygenated bleach. If the stain is removed after laundering the garment, proceed to dry the item. 4. Soak the garment in a hydrogen peroxide solution. If the stain still persists after washing it, mix together a solution of 1 part hydrogen peroxide to 9 parts cool water. Soak the garment in the hydrogen peroxide solution for approximately 30 minutes. Rinse the item in clean water, and wash the garment as you normally would. 5. Dry the garment. When the stain is completely out of the garment, dry the garment in the drying machine as you normally would, or hang dry it outside. Be sure that the stain is completely removed before you dry the garment. If the stain is still there, heat will permanently set the stain. Method 2: Removing curry stains from upholstery or carpeting. 1. Scrape off excess curry. Use a spoon or knife to scrape off as much excess curry as you can. Be very careful not to spread out the stain and make it even bigger. 2. Mix a cleaning solution. In a small bowl, mix together 1 teaspoon of liquid hand soap, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, and 2 cups of cold water. This cleaning solution is mild, yet tough enough to lift the curry stain from the carpet or upholstery. 3. Sponge the stain. Use a clean white rag to sponge the stain with the cleaning solution. Leave the solution on the stain for 30 minutes. Blot the stain every 5 minutes with a clean area of the cloth, or a new cloth, and some more cleaning solution. When the stain is removed, sponge the area with cool, clean water. 4. Sponge the stain with rubbing alcohol. If the stain still persists after sponging it with the cleaning solution, sponge the spot with a bit of rubbing alcohol. Keep sponging until the stain is completely removed. Rinse the area by blotting it with some clean water. 5. Dry the spot. Use a clean cloth to blot the area dry, and allow it 1 day to dry completely. Warnings. Never mix together bleach and ammonia. The fumes are toxic.